I've got it. Man. Welcome, everybody, to another episode of No Balls, No Glory. I'm your man, the People's Champ. The People's Champ is in the building, live and in full effect. Hey, man, and I'm not here alone, man. I'm here with my boy, my partner, my brother. Game in the building. Game, introduce yourself to the people.
What up, everybody? Hey, man, why when I'm on here and ain't nobody else on here, you don't say the sports guru? So I ain't no guru.
I'm here with
everybody else ain't here.
I'm here with game related, the major guru of the sports gurus. You like that better?
Hey, I like that better. You know what I mean? You could even do it as a Dallas Cowboys guru. I'm
here with the top guru, number one Cowboy fan in the Midwest, baby. Game, introduce yourself to him, brother.
Hey, I'm Game related, and he did the rest for me. We're about to have some fun tonight. But remember, I did the best.
Ooh, we're going to see what you do. Right. Oh, man. Hey, man, I'm your man, the People's Champ. I'm the one and only. I'm in the building. Wait on the rest of the crew members wait on the rest of the gurus to jump in. If they don't, man, Game is well capable of handling this task tonight. Without a doubt, without a flaw. Me and Game will do it. Check us out. Hey, man, what's up, Game? How was your day today, brother?
Man, it was slow motion.
Slow motion.
You know, laid back, you know. Not in a hurry to do too much of nothing, man. So it's just one of them days. You know?
That's it, baby. I got a short in my damn thing, man. So I can't move my camera too much. But hey, it's all right. We're gonna make it rock out with our jocks out. Hey, man. Today is Thursday night, man. NFL is on, man. It's probably around 48 people watching this game, man. Because this ain't one of your games that you want to really tune in on, but hey, it is what it is. Got to make do with what you can do. Make do with what's best. I wouldn't be watching, man. It's just on and stuff, man. Nothing really spectacular about tonight's game, for real.
Yeah, we all wait for Sunday. Game of the week, y'all already know who playing.
You already know. We already know. So what else is cracking, Game? What city you in, brother?
Bro, I'm headed to Minnesota.
Ooh.
I'm going to put some purple people eaters on notice, let them know my Cowboys on their way. Then they in trouble.
Ooh, don't do the purple people eaters like that, brother.
Hey, I get you know how they say the reputation precedes. So I got to go up there and give them the business first before my team come do it.
Oh man, hey, it's a good possibility you may be playing. The purple people eaters might be in you guys' way of getting to that Super Bowl.
That's with my favorite cousin. Ha!
What you say with your favorite cousin, huh?
My favorite cousin.
You can't trust that cat as far as you can throw him, man.
Man, you tell him. That's cousin Pete. That's the one from above the rim when you say, how does it feel to still be playing for my team? Because he's going to throw a pick.
You know he is, don't you?
Yeah.
He got a pick written all over.
Well, in fact, they should have lost Sunday.
Ooh,
I don't see
that's a
how
good
they
point.
pulled that out.
That's a good point, man. Very good point, dog. Very good
Washington not
point,
a
man.
bad team, though. Excellent run defense.
They
They
do,
built
man.
to stop the run.
They do. They got a very good run defense, man. Very good run defense.
So,
3 seconds in, they're gonna bring Young One Cool. Man, just see what's up, man. Hey, that Washington defense wasn't that bad, dog. You got a lot of defenses out there that's doing their thing, man. Not bad at all, brother.
especially in that NFC East this year.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it.
I don't know what they on, but they on one.
That NFC East, man, they doing their thing, man. Hey, man, I was thumbing through last night, man, and I was looking at some of the old pictures and stuff, man. I put it in our group chat, man. I was 6 years old, man, when President Reagan came up to Matthews Dickey, man. I put it in our group chat, man. That was, you talk about something that was cool, man. President Ronald Reagan came up to Matthew Dickey, man. You talking about something that was really cool, game. You talking about, oh my God, man. President Clinton came up there.
I remember that. I wasn't up there, but I remember that. I remember seeing that on the news.
Oh yeah, man. That's big, man. Him coming to the inner city and they gave him Matthews Dickey hat and everything, man. And my man, this is a sports show, man. But without Matthews Dickey Boys and Girls Club, a lot of people wouldn't be here today, man. That Boys and Girls Club took a lot of us off the streets, man. Gave us a good foundation in the work and sports and everything, teamwork, man. It's just words that can't express, man, what that club has meant to the community, man.
That Boys and Girls. What you don't understand about sports is it gives a child an avenue on how to live life.
It does. It truly does.
Your life don't fall far away from the rules of any sport that you play.
Yes, so, you're absolutely correct.
You know, and unless you've been there and played a sport, you don't understand what I'm saying.
You don't understand. You don't understand the true meaning of that sport, man, and just the whole aspect of it, man. What it meant to us, man, coming up in that environment and everything with guys that right there that helped lay the foundation for us and everything, man. So it was huge, man. It was huge, man. Michael Jordan was up there. Came up there to the club. Dominique Wilkins and Patrick Ewing came up there. Oh my God, Mr. Matthews met President Reagan, President Clinton. God, man, a lot.
Right. Hey, you remember the home run Mark McGwire hit for Team USA up there?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, when he put that joint almost up on Kings Highway.
Oh my God, man, dude, it's so many memories. I was there, man. When we started the Boys and Girls Club, man, when James Cool, when they dedicated the stadium, James Cool Papa Bell Stadium to James Cool Papa Bell, man.
I remember that.
Man, he told the story, man. He told us, he said, yeah, I'm telling you, when I was younger, I was so fast. I went in and he said, I turned the lights off. He said, I went in my room and I turned the lights off. Before the room got dark. Everybody was up there laughing and stuff, man. Amazing memory, man.
Yeah.
Amazing memory, man. No, stop. Man, amazing memory, man. When I said amazing memory, dog, hey, man, and it was a hot day up there too, man. And they dedicated that stadium to him, man. And that was big, man. That was huge, dog. So it's just a lot of lasting memories with him, man. And Mr. Matthews lived a good life, man. He was 97 years old, man.
Nice.
That's a good life, brother. I'm sorry. I don't care what nobody say. That was a good life. That was a good life, gang.
Yeah.
Good long life, brother.
Hey, the boys club is so nice that a professional football team practiced there.
Yes.
The Rams used to practice there when they first got there.
Yes, they did, man. That's how the Boys and Girls Club was, man. The Rams, man. The Rams turned around and was at that facility, man, for years, man. Right. So what they tell you, man? If the Rams utilized that club, man, it goes to show you, man, that club was a state-of-the-art Boys and Girls Club, man.
Right.
State-of-the-art, man, with state-of-the-art people, man. Hey, man, just a big shout out, man, to everybody at Matthews Dickey, man. Everybody, man, at Matthews Dickey. We lost a true legend in Mr. Martin L. Matthews. Man, now he was truly the GOAT, man. He was the GOAT in St. Louis, man. I heard a lot of people talk about the GOAT. He was truly the GOAT, man. Truly the GOAT, man. Just sitting back, talking to him, reminiscing some of the stories, man. Hey, man, I got a good relationship. I had a close relationship with Mr. Matthews, good relationship with him. But Coach Rick, oh man, Coach Rick had an amazing relationship with Mr. Matthews, man. He is a legend, man. Hey, Percy, how you doing today, brother? Coach Rick can share some of the stories, man. Coach Rick played on his baseball team. Mr. Matthews started the Knights. And John Albert them wrote it over when we played Legion and everything. That Knight's name lived forever up at Matthews Dickey, man. So just so many memories, man. Mama used to drop me and my brother off up there for summer camp. Coach Rick, I was playing with Coach Rick, man. Never forget this, man. Played for Coach Rick. And my mom was leery about dropping us off. And Coach Rick's wife, Audrey, man. Shout out to Audrey, man. She told my mom, she said, Miss Powell, you don't have to worry about it. I'll make sure they okay. And man, that stuck with me and stuck with my mom. My mom trusted Coach Rick, man, with me, man. My mom didn't trust too many people, but she turned the keys over. She trusted Coach Rick with me, man. Yeah, that's a big shout out to Coach Rick, man. He part of the reason where I'm at today, man, instilling that foundation in me, man. Instilling that foundation in me about teamwork, brotherhood. And man, a lot of that came from Coach Rick's, man, tutelage, man. So shout out Coach Rick, man. And like I say, man, we have lost a true pioneer in Mr. Martin Matthews, man. But hopefully the ball will still keep rolling and stuff. It's in good hands. Mr. Tom Sullivan is over Matthews Dickey right now, man. Mr. Sullivan's a good dude, man. He's a Sumner Bulldog, man. He's a Matthew Dickey alumnus. He played with the Knights, St. Louis University graduate. So we got some good people, man. We got some good people that's up there at that Boys and Girls Club, man. And well, like I said, we lost a true legend, 97 years old, man. Good, long, prosperous life, man. So we got a couple more gurus that fell in the building. Myron on here now because these Carolina Panthers up 13-3.
You know it. I said I can show my face now.
He say he can show his face. Hey, man, he say he can show his face now. Hey, man.
I'm not even watching the game, man. I'm on the road right now. I ain't watching the game.
Hey, Game, can Myron show his face, man?
Man. Yeah,
I'm on the road tonight.
What's up, dog?
None much, man. Getting this window time.
All right,
Hey, man, we got the one and only Myron. Introduce yourself, Myron, a.k.a. Track Life.
Yes, man. St. Louis one and only Track Life, man. If it ain't track, it don't matter.
That's what's up, brother. That is what's up. Then we got the first lady of No Balls, No Glory. CC in the building. CC, introduce yourself.
What's up, fellas? CC, the first lady. How's everybody doing this evening?
what's going on, first lady?
That's good. Hey, CC, me me and Gabe was talking, man. Did you enjoy last night with us, rocking out with us last night?
Yeah, it was cool. I enjoyed myself. Y'all crazy.
Oh, yeah. That's what we do. Hey, on Just Talking to You, if you guys want some humor and talk about everyday topics, man, you guys can tune in on Wednesdays and Sundays live. Just Talking to You. Just Talking to You. I'm telling you, man, we talk about everything on there and everything. It's hosted by yours truly, the People's Champ. Game related, aka Mr. Words of Wisdom, aka Silky Smooth.
Bear in the building.
That's what's up, baby. Grandpapa Bird, baby.
That's it.
Hey, man, we was just up on here talking and stuff, man, about Mr. Matthews. Myron, I don't know if you Myron, did you play at Matthews Dickey coming up?
Yes, sir.
So
yes, I played at Dickey before we had the new field. I played at Dickey when we was playing just over at Woes Park.
Oh man, I was at Dickey, man. We played some of them games at Fairground, baby.
Yeah,
Woes,
yeah.
so you know about Mr. Matthews, right, Myron?
Yeah, that's a sad thing, man. But he lived a long time, man. 90-something years ain't bad, bro.
97 years old, man. That's not nothing to sneeze at, man.
No, not at all, man. He had a full life. That
full life. That funeral will be wall to wall, man. You gotta, you know what? That type of funeral has to be held at a huge location. Yeah. AK probably Friendly Temple, man.
Yeah. Or Life Church. Life Church in Earth City is huge too.
Life Church.
Yeah.
But if I know anything, if y'all know anything about Mr. Matthew, he wanted to stay in the community, man.
Yeah.
And I know Mike Jones had him and Mike Jones had a pretty solid relationship over at Friendly Temple and everything. So wherever it's held at, it's gonna be huge, man.
Friendly Temple being, with that being said, I see Friendly Temple being the best spot, honestly.
Hey man, Mr. Matthew's so big, man. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if they may have a funeral at the Enterprise Center, man. That's how big this man was, man, in the community. I wouldn't be surprised if he had it at the Enterprise Center.
Just my age, I know some people, we all played for Dickies. Like that was basketball, football, like that's what we did. So
absolutely.
Right.
Absolutely, man. Crystal, did you used to chirp at Matt? Oh, you U City. Crystal U City all her life. U City, born and bred. We ain't gonna hold that against her though, man. We still love her though. That's still our sister, man. But it's made a bad life decision.
U City, USA.
Right. All day.
She just made a bad life decision. That's all.
You went to Normandy game.
Yeah.
We just born rivals.
Mike get fired up.
We was born rivals.
Yeah.
Normandy and U City used to battle, didn't it?
Man.
And you got to sprinkle a little bit of Wellston in there too, though.
It's not bad. It's not, because they stopped us from playing U City.
Yeah. They stopped our games.
Hey, that's how bad it was. U City and
Normandy. We couldn't play them no more.
Nope.
Oh man.
Bro, we had to play them. I want to say it was my junior year in districts. Man, there was so many police at that game in baseball.
Wow. You say police there and everything, huh?
Yeah, because they had already banned us from playing each other. But you know, the way seeding go when you get to the district, you can't ban that. You match up and play. And it just so happened we beat who we were supposed to play, and we ended up matching up.
Hey man, I remember, boy, them basketball games at Viking Hall used to be off the chain, boy.
Right.
Oh my
God. Matter of fact, bro, that was the year we lost to y'all in district. Because we beat U City and played y'all.
Y'all Y'all beat U City the day before and then played us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy, man.
Well,
That
I
is
remember them.
so crazy.
I remember
man.
I remember them cheers when they well, that jump ball cheer. I swear our girl used to try to bust a hole through that floor. I'm like, good God Almighty, are we angry
Lord
today?
have mercy, man. I'll tell you about them U City women, though, man. I'm finna move on if I get myself in trouble, man.
Yeah,
No,
you
man.
don't,
They all crazy.
you don't want to be sleeping on the couch.
No, ma'am, not today,
Crazy. Trust me.
man.
I've had a few.
Hey, man, let me shut up. Hey, man, we're gonna go kick it off with Errol Spence been ordered to defend the WBC title against Keith Thurman. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, man. He been ordered. Errol Spence had to defend that title, man. And he's gonna battle Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman, better not sleep on Keith Thurman, man. Keith Thurman is one of the ones, man. Hey, this was after the Terrence Crawford deal fell through, man.
Right.
That Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence would have been a major fight. Big time money. They was trying to work out the bag and they couldn't come to any agreement on the bag, man. So he's finna fight my boy, Keith Thurman, man. Lights out Thurman, man. Keith Thurman is 30-1 with 22 KOs, man. Keith Thurman ain't no joke, man. That should be a good fight, man. Keith Thurman should be a good fight, man.
Who are Thurman and fought?
Oh man, Thurman and fought. He done fought Pacquiao. He done fought Danny Garcia. He done fought Sean Porter.
Oh, okay.
Hey man, so I'm telling you, man. Hey, Keith
might
Thurman,
be a
man,
fight then.
that's gonna be a fight, man. Shit, that's gonna be a good fight. That's gonna be a good fight. Keith Thurman and Errol Spence, man.
You say he only lost one fight?
Only lost one fight, man.
Who he lose to?
Let me look, man. Let me see Keith Thurman, man. Who did he lose to?
That means he can beat some big names. That's why you calling out names. You only got one
Oh
head.
yeah, Keith Thurman. He was damn, Keith Thurman and beat some people, man. Keith Thurman and beat my boy, man. He beat Sugar Shane, man.
Sugar Shane has been. He can't be. In this day and time, he would just be a tune-up match.
Hey man,
Not taking nothing away from his legacy because he got hands. He'll knock you out if he gets black.
Hey man, he beat Sean. Hey, he beat, like I said, he beat Porter, Mikey Garcia, Lopez, Pacquiao, Keith Thurman, bang boom bow. He done got a lot of them, man. He done got a lot of. He lost a controversial decision against Pacquiao. Came back and fought Pacquiao again and drug him. Drug him.
That means he beat Sean Porter. Wow.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he beat Porter too, man. Yeah, so he out there. Keith Thurman, man, ain't no joke, man.
Okay, I think it.
Keith Thurman ain't no joke, man.
Well, Keith Thurman got them paws put on by my boy Pacquiao. I just know that though. That the 40-year-old man handled him.
Hey man, that was a controversial win, dog.
What?
That was very controversial. Did you see the damn fight? You know damn well Thurman should have won that fight, man. It was
Thurman got his ass whooped round after round. He couldn't hang with the old man.
Hey,
that's why Pacquiao is great. That's why he the GOAT.
Did you know the call? You know it was a split decision, right?
There wasn't no damn split decision.
Yes, the hell it was. I saw the fight. It was a goddamn split decision, and he should have lost that fight, man.
Ooh.
Man,
he lost that fight hands down. He should have lost the fight.
Man, Pacquiao should have lost that fight, man. It was a split decision.
Come on, man. Stop
hey, man, you gotta look at the card, man. the last card that gave the fight to Pacquiao, man, it was 118 to 117 or 116, so 118, 117, something like it was a point off. Come on, man.
I don't know what fight you was watching. Pacquiao was faster than him, landed more punches than him. He worked Thurman out. Thurman got a lesson taught to him that day.
Hey, Thurman was landing good, solid power shots, man.
Oh my God! And he could knock out the 40-year-old.
Oh my God, man! You're one of the Manny Pacquiao persons I see, huh?
You're damn right.
Look here, Baker.
Hey, just let them know a power shot, a power punch ain't worth no more than a straight jab on the scoreboard.
It is not,
man.
So him landing one power punch, that really don't mean nothing when you come down to the card.
Pacquiao was knocking him up left and right that fight.
Man, I call BS, Myron. You know I do, man. That was a
I can't believe that, gang.
Man, that was a spot.
Yeah,
that was people felt that said that.
Man, I can't believe that, B. The champion lost his mind.
Hey, man, I'm telling you the truth, brother. But, man, hey, Errol Spence and Keith Thurman is going to squabble, man. No doubt about it. Errol Spence is going to tap that ass. But it's going to be a good fight, man. Because
man, I don't want to see Spence or Bud fight nobody else other than each other. Fuck that. Quit dogging and dodging. Get this fight. Make this fight happen. Why?
It's the money thing, man. You know they complaining about this money, man.
Man, look. They both scared. They scared.
Hey, no. Hey. Bug was willing to take less, man. Errol Spence want more money, man. Bug is willing to take less, man. Bud Crawford is willing to take less, man. But they say when Bud say when I beat him, he say I want to get the more. He say the pot should be split 50-50. Errol Spence want the pot to still remain basically 60-40 his favor, even if they fought the rematch. No, if you got to fight a rematch, you don't deserve the bigger half of the pot, because if you coming off a loss to this man, no way.
Oh yeah, ain't no way. If I beat you, no, the next fight you ain't getting that. It's 60-40 my way.
Exactly.
I done beat you. Now I'm the champ. Undisputed at that point.
Exactly. So that was just like when Bomb Squad, when he fought what's his name? Tyson Fury. When Wilder fought Fury the first time. Wilder could ask for that 60-40 purse. But then when it went to decision, hey, even the second fight, Wilder got 60-40. That second fight on the rematch.
But he was still the champion.
Yep. So when Wilder lost that second fight, the tables flipped the third fight. Third fight, Fury didn't even, and Fury wasn't even greedy, man, on that third fight. He said, I don't even want. Fury said we can split it down the middle, 50-50.
You know it's the fourth one coming, right?
I know it's coming, man.
Okay. Long as everybody knows.
Hey,
Wilder's
Wilder's
gonna get 3 fights up on this belt, and then they're gonna run it again, because that's the best fight right now at that weight. That's the money maker.
Hey, my boy Jeremy, he in the building. Let the film speak. Jeremy said, Keith, one time, Thurman just need to connect one time. Errol Spence, night. Hey, man, he got that. Hey, Keith Thurman got that knockout power, man, but Errol Spence is just so polished,
everybody
man.
in that weight class, he got the punching power. He just ain't got the combos of a Spence. He ain't got the the chin of a Bud,
Yeah. Hey man, but I think that'd be a hell of a fight, though, man. That'd be a hell of a fight, man. Oh man, that'd be a hell of a fight, man. Spence and Thurman, man. But like you say, one time, man, hey, he catch you with that Joker boy. Hey, it's night, man. And he was hitting Pacquiao with some devastating body shots in the. Hey, Pacquiao got heart, man. Hey man, Pacquiao got heart. I gotta give it to him, because some of the body shots Keith Thurman was hitting him with, oh my God, my body was hurting, man. But Pacquiao, that little bastard boy, man, he got a heart that's big as That's big as the Far East, man. That's big as the Philippines, man. Because win, lose, or draw, that boy still gonna be battling, man.
Yeah.
Win, lose, or draw, that boy is battling. He go battle to the end, man. So that's it, man. On that boxing front, man, we're gonna see how that end up turning out, man. Let's shift on over to this NBA right now. Oh man, look at the NBA. How we doing so far on these NBA standards, man? See where everybody at right now.
It's all over the place right now.
It's horrible, right?
The Bucks 10-1. They lost the other night for their first loss. Cleveland is one of the big shockers, man. They 8-3, man. Boston 8-3, Atlanta 7-4, Toronto 7-5, the Wizards 6-6, man. The 76ers is 5-6, Bulls 6-7, man. We go over to that West. Utah sitting up top of the West, 10-3.
Yeah.
Then you got Phoenix, Portland, Denver, Memphis, LA. Oh man.
Yeah, it's like a traffic jam. You know what I just realized?
What you realized?
That how we were saying that the season don't really start to take form until around Christmas.
Yeah.
Didn't they used to have like 10 or 12 preseason games?
Yeah.
So what we got right now is
preseason.
Is preseason because they only play like 4 games. You got certain starters that didn't play games, so that's why it looks so kind of sloppy in some instances, and then you got some teams that look really like out of the ordinary good. Yeah. Like I think that Utah eventually is gonna come down.
Yeah, me too, sir.
They're gonna come down to reality.
They're gonna
crash because this whole, what they're gonna end up doing. Unfortunately, Utah Jazz are gonna end up being, because Isaiah Thomas said this when they did it. Remember that year that Atlanta had that undefeated month?
Yep.
And ended up being like the number 1 seed, and everybody was all amped up, and it's like, y'all do know that this is gonna crash and burn on them, right? And
that's why Ice Trade set the league on fire. Therefore,
I don't think so. I don't think Utah. I don't think so. I think Utah gonna be here to rock out.
You wanna know why?
Tell me why.
There's still something. No matter how much the NBA has evolved or anything like that, you still need that dude. Because every team needs that dude. Because in the playoffs, that dude wins you at least 2 games, at least 1 or 2 games.
Oh, Jokic ain't that dude?
No, I'm talking about Utah.
You talking about everybody? Utah. Okay.
Yeah, Jokic is that dude. See, that's they dude. Like Denver got they dude.
So you don't think Utah got that dude out there that's significant?
Utah got a bunch of role players that are not overthinking it right now. They're not overthinking it right now. And it's the regular season, and like all those carries and travels and stuff that they call it right now, they're not gonna call that. They're not gonna call all that in the postseason. It's not gonna be a bunch of marching to the free throw line come once you start getting to it. Because right now the referees are trying to overdo it too. They're trying to make playoff rosters. They're trying to rack up their stuff to make playoff rosters. So it's gonna be, you need that cat that when all else fails, is like, y'all play defense and give me the dang on ball. That's all I need y'all to do. Stop him out and give me the ball. And Utah don't have that guy. They got rid of that guy.
Hey man, hey.
They traded that guy to that guy's in Cleveland.
You don't think? Hey. Now look, Colin Sexton balling out, man. You gotta get a look. Colin Sexton's balling out,
but he ain't ready for that big boy moment like that.
He ain't ready for that stage, right?
He ain't ready for that.
What about Clarkson?
He ain't ready.
You think Clarkson is
a 6-man. He thrives in his role. Clarkson's gonna be streaky.
Hey, Malik Beasley put up numbers too now.
He ain't that guy. He's not that guy.
You gotta remember they rebuilding, so them players do not bad players, but they gonna play lights out basketball. because they're not supposed to win. But eventually, that gas in that car gonna run out.
Right.
Hey, they got that leader.
Should I say it's gonna need premium in there, and they ain't gonna be able to afford premium. They're gonna have to put some regular octane in there.
Damn, man.
They need that 91, not that 87.
Hey, what about my boy Mike Conley, man? Conley out there.
Mike Conley passed his prime on that one. He passed his prime on that one.
We gonna see how this one goes, man.
I think that Utah goes.
Look here.
Hey, put it like this.
One thing we can
answer this. Do you think Utah gonna make the playoffs?
Yeah,
okay. What seed?
They'll be in the play-in.
6, 7.
6 and 7. They'll be in the play-in, or will they lock up on the top sixes?
They're gonna be in the play-in.
Right. That's what I was gonna say. They'll be a play-in team.
They'll be a play-in team.
Outright make.
One thing we can count on is the Warriors I hate them, but they're gonna play better than what they playing right now. The Clippers gonna be better than what they are right now. Denver's gonna get better. Like
it's going all.
You think? What about New Orleans? What about the Pelicans? You think they're gonna get better?
They're gonna be a 5 or 6. They're gonna be 5 or 6. That's where the Pelicans go. See, that's where it gets kind of tricky in the West, because like Myra said, he might can't stand the Warriors, but the Warriors are gonna fall anywhere between 1 and 4, because all they care about is home court in the first round.
Yeah.
All they care about is home court in the first round of the playoffs. So after that 72-9 season that almost killed them because they ran out of gas in the postseason when they needed it, all they care about now is first round home court. So that's 1 through 4. That's it.
I don't think Golden State gonna get that 1 seed though, man.
No. I mean, they don't. I ain't say they're not shooting for it. All they care about is getting falling anywhere between 1 and 4.
Okay.
Like it could be 2, it could be 3, it could be 4. All they want is that guaranteed first round home court throughout the playoffs. You see how it worked for them last year? They was a 3 seed.
I can see Phoenix. I can see Phoenix getting that number 1 seed once they get everybody back and get them healthy. Yeah,
Phoenix done. I'm gonna say this. Y'all might not believe, but people ain't falling for Phoenix no more like that. Phoenix is done.
Patrick Beverly hit the hell on the nail. Ain't nobody scared of them.
Right.
Ain't nobody scared of them.
Phoenix is done.
Hey,
and believe it or not, Portland gonna come back to reality too in a minute. Believe it or not, Portland is not gonna be this good all throughout the season.
And Cam, remember Cam got that meniscus. He gonna be out for a minute. And he gonna be
out for at least 3 months, at least a couple months, 2 or 3 months.
And then when you got to come back off, you got 2 months, you got surgery, and then you got to come back off of it. Now you got to get back in the basketball shape.
That's gonna hurt them right there with Cam.
That's gonna hurt them not having Cam, and Ayton's just not that dude. I'm sorry, but he really ain't that dude.
As long as you got that goddamn Booker, man. Booker is an assassin.
Chris Paul, but here's the thing that's gonna always hurt Phoenix is that they're so mid-range heavy that all you got to do is kind of lock in on that. When you give teams something that they can lock in on, now it's like we're gonna make y'all beat us from the outside.
What about West 10 boys in Memphis, man? You think they go top 4 seed?
I think they're going to be a top 4 seed, but I think it's going to be a lot harder than Memphis thinks it's going to be, because they're going to be faced with the same thing that the Warriors are faced with. The only problem is that they don't have the championship pedigree to actually, are they going to have the actual championship pedigree to be able to actually hold up to it? They no longer are the hunter, they're the hunted.
Yeah.
They're the hunted.
And rounding out that last team up there in the top 6 is the Clippers. A lot of people picking the Clippers to win it all.
No. The Clippers
don't happen.
I'm telling you, man.
Not that guy. The Clippers need Kawhi. And be honest with you, I really think Kawhi's good days are beyond him. His body just ain't holding up, man. It is what it is. His body's not holding up. His best days are behind him.
His mental State ain't holding up.
Oh man.
His mental ain't holding up.
Is not that guy. He's just not. He's not that guy.
Because Kawhi Leonard, for some oddball reason, feels like if I'm not 95%, I can't play. Cause something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Only he know his body, y'all.
Yeah, but something ain't right. Something's not
always hurt.
It ain't the always hurt. I mean, granted, he's not the same person that he was, right? He's not the same. I'm not even talking about him. I'm talking about like Clay. Clay's not the same player that he was. He's working himself way back, right? But Clay has torn his ACL, ruptured his Achilles, and still managed to make it back on the court before Kawhi.
Yeah.
How?
That's true.
How? He's had 2 catastrophic injuries and has made it back on the court before Kawhi. Yes, the Warriors have already, Steve Kerr has already pretty much came out and said Clay will not, again this season, Clay will not be playing in back-to-backs. We ain't going to play him in back-to-backs. That is understandable.
So, let me ask you this. Do you think they setting up Clay to be moved out of town for Jordan Poole?
No. Jordan Poole is going to be good, but he ain't going to never be Clay good. I'm sorry.
This is where the that I am the face of the franchise pays dividends. If you do not want to piss off Wardell, you don't want to see Wardell because you piss him off, he's gonna become Wardell. Forget Steph. That's gonna be Wardell.
Hey man, you can't even take Steph Curry serious, man. He light skinned, man. You can't take him serious, man.
Don't take him serious if you want to.
That contract only got 1.5 years left, I think. So don't take him serious if you want to. That's your franchise right there, and he still got the gas thing.
And if you piss him off and get rid of his splash brother, you gonna have some problems.
But see, that's the thing, though. They gotta realize that this is business, man. It ain't show friends, it's show business, man.
Yeah, but that business, that's not normal, and it's not something that has happened. And I don't think that Joe Lacob and Bob Myers and them are going to. They don't do business as usual. You got to think about it. How many trios of cats have you known who have been been with each other for a decade? It don't happen. There's so many franchises that would have tried to blow that up a long time ago and shot themselves in the foot. I just don't see. I see their formula is working. They got a nice core of young talent.
Beyond that, each one of these players that came available and could have got big money going somewhere else,
right.
Had their own team, their own market, and they chose to stay. You don't get that.
They chose to stay. You don't get that. And then they got a nice core group of young cats that Jordan Poole is grooming to be maybe the next the Steph replacement. Moody is kind of sliding in there. He might be your Clay replacement coming down the line. They are grooming these guys to take the next phase by veterans. You can't get that. You can't get that. And this is a franchise that don't like Joe Lacob. As long as they win it, you got to think about it. Their payroll is $213 million. The luxury tax is $263. They paying more in luxury tax to keep it together than they are in payroll.
Hey, Clay gets $40 million and Steph gets $48 million. So that's $88 million, almost $100 million between just those two alone. Then you sprinkle Draymond $25 million in. And then you put a splash of Wiggins $33 million in there. So
but to think about it, they're paying they're paying more in luxury tax than they're paying in payroll. They don't care. They bought that team for $450 million is worth $7 billion. They gonna cut the checks.
Yeah.
They gonna cut the checks because the checks have gotten them to 8 finals appearances. And they done won 4.
Well, we'll see how that goes with these NBAs. We'll see how these NBA players go with these early. It's still early. Still got a lot more
Oh yeah,
basketball to go,
it's a
man.
lot. It's a lot to go. It's
But,
that thing gonna shake up at least 2 more times.
Oh yeah, but
This standard's gonna shake up a little too. You know what I noticed that you kind of glossed over with the NBA.
What's that?
You kind of glossed over 2 teams. You ain't want to talk about the Nets or the Lakers.
I mean, ain't really no
But
need to.
you know what, sis?
I'm
gonna say this, and I know you're gonna disagree. Both of those teams will be okay coming down the stretch.
They are.
They'll be okay.
Lies you tell. Lies you tell.
They will. The Lakers gonna be okay come trade deadline.
Who gonna be okay come trade deadline?
The Lakers gonna be good.
Who they gonna trade? They trade Navy.
They're not gonna trade my boy Brian. They're gonna trade us back to Cleveland.
The Lakers and the Nets gonna be okay, man. Down the stretch,
they will.
Man.
They'll be good come trade deadline. Both squads. Now the Nets need to quit tripping with this Kyrie shit. He said sorry. Let him back. Don't do all this extra shit. Don't do all that. Stop it.
Hey, me and Gang was talking about it. Did he really apologize?
He didn't.
He did.
No, he didn't.
Yeah, he did.
Back and
I'm sorry.
Go back and listen to his actual press conference and listen to that bull crap. He didn't apologize. That's Kyrie Irving is his look. I don't think the Nets are doing him right, but Kyrie Irving is his own worst enemy. He's his own worst enemy.
That right there. His issue is bigger than them on the apology and some more shit. Because it came down the pipeline that the people in New York that didn't work over that job that was forced not to work, them businesses got to now pay those people.
Yeah.
So that's Kyrie some money right now.
No doubt about it.
So it's boiling down to that right there. They don't want to give up that free money. They're mad they lost right there. They lost.
Mm-hmm. Hey man, that should be interesting, man. How that is,
but
man.
You know what, man? Like I ain't with what Kyrie said, and I get it. But I sat back and watched politicians over this past week say some foul, vulgar, crazy shit, and we holding them accountable. They ain't losing their job. Some of them anyway. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta really let's really be looking at this. So you can say all this anti-Semitic, anti-black, I don't want anti-LBGQ, blase, 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 and be a leader of a goddamn state.
You can be a leader of a state. But you can be a leader of a state, but that state ain't paying you $44 million.
No, it is, but it ain't because you get money off your position other ways, though.
You get your money off your position, but the Kyrie Irving, you know what? Like I said, Kyrie Irving is his own worst enemy. Because the crazy part about it is a lot of the stuff that he says and stands on, he is actually correct in. His delivery sucks.
True.
And he shoots himself in the foot. That whole thing with the vaccine, the mandate was stupid. It was absolutely positively stupid. The whole thing was. But the stance he took on it was crazy because guess what? Eventually, when they let him come back to play, you still getting your salary. You ain't getting all of it, but these people who lost their jobs weren't getting nothing. Now they're about to get money back, but they had to figure out ways to feed their family. You didn't. And then with the whole thing with that, he had to go because he was so distraught because of the riot, and he needed 6 days. He needed some time off, disappeared. Then you show up at your sister's party with no mask on.
Hey, whoa.
No.
I need time off my job, but if you cooking at your house, you know damn well I'm coming. I don't care what my job had to say about it. You know that.
But you know what, Myron? Guess what I'm not gonna do?
What?
If you show up, I'm gonna make sure that we ain't got no cameras of you without your mask on. It wasn't that he went to the party. He kicking it, dancing, and ain't got no mask on.
Hey man.
So it's like you be wanting to, you be right there. You be wanting to support him, but then he goes and does something that's like, man, just shut up. You was right there.
I'm not finna let you continue to bash Kyrie, man, because we finna get off this Kyrie train and we finna hop on this NFL and the Week 10 pick'ems. Now, last week I got the results for last week's pick'ems, man, and god damn, last week the People's Champ was 7-6. God damn it, the First Lady was 10-3. Shit. West 10 was 9-4. Game was 6-7.
I did a pick in my roster. Go ahead.
You ain't lying. And Myron was not. Myron and West 10 was tied at 9-4 for second. Crystal took it all last week with 10-3. Me and Game Related. Hey man, we was right there, man. First Lady beat us, Game. What you got to say, man?
Hey, I beat her on the fantasy side though. That's what I got to say.
Hey,
you know
wait a minute. Where the fuck is Dino's at? He's still on there. Where the fuck is Dino's ass at? He been missing. Hey, get your sensitive ass back on this goddamn podcast. Quit acting like a whole ass nigga. God damn, Dino.
Hey, you better get back, homie. Go get his ass whooped.
Oh man.
Get it over
Where's
with.
Dino's? I'm like, damn, this the third week he done been at home with his tampon on. Like, damn.
God, dog, man. Hey, man.
I can't take it. I can't take it.
Tell Cliff quit selling that goddamn insurance and get his ass on his podcast.
Oh my God, y'all need to quit, man.
I'm missing the hockey talk. I actually miss Dino's ass. It's a damn
man.
thing.
We missing some good hockey talk and some hockey insight and some other just sports insight, man, with Dino, man. So he'll be back when he's feeling well and everything. I don't know what's going on, but hey.
I'm going to call that motherfucker. Hey, man. Hey, it's all right.
He ain't won since he beat me. See, that's what you get, First Lady. You gave him that feminine energy to beat me. And he said it ain't been right since.
God damn, boy.
Hey, man. Giving that shit to everybody, man. I can't believe it.
Hey, man, Josh Allen, man, it's a possibility he may not play with that UCL injury, man. He sat out today, man. He sat out of practice today, man.
That's tragic. That's tragic for the Bills. This was a year. This was a year
for him, man. That is huge for him, man. If they don't have a man playing with him, man, that's a problem, man.
Who is this backup?
Who is what?
Who is the backup in Buffalo?
Case Keenum, man. Shit, they ain't losing that Case Keenum throw the football, man.
Yeah, they all right.
They all right. Shit, they got Case Keenum, man.
Bro, you know how much Josh Allen been running this year and getting yards and touchdowns? That's the big difference.
They don't have a shabby running game.
Oh man, he's the team leading rusher. So you know they running game ain't too hot if he's the team leading rusher. But man, he sat out the last 2 days, man. If he sit out tomorrow, you know it's a good possibility he won't even be playing come Sunday, man. Because you got to look at it like this: if the elbow needs a rest or something, as much as you don't want to sit him out, you looking for the long term. You're looking for playoffs and stuff. You want him to be right for the playoffs. He go out and play Sunday and do more damage. He can do some damage to it on Sunday. Oh, they play the Vikings. The Vikings come to town, man. But you think about it, if he do damage in that Vikings game, he can go and make a wrong throw and stuff.
I would settle.
And then he lost for the season.
I would sit him.
Hey, sit him, man.
Because it's not divisional, so I would sit him.
You got you got the bulk of your squad there, your defense, man. Hey, your defense got. Hey, this is one of them times, man. Hey, you depended on Josh Allen all year, man. Hey, it's time for you guys to turn around and time for the defense to win a football game for them now.
And to actually put your actual running game to some real use, because you might need them in the postseason.
Man, I think they made a huge mistake not going after Kareem Hunt or Cam Makers or these other running backs, man, they made a huge mistake without going after these guys, man.
Especially a Kareem Hunt.
Yes.
He right player. And really, even with him, I think his case was even a damn setup. Because ain't it crazy that he caught that case in Cleveland, and Cleveland is who gave him his revamping to the league?
Yep. Crazy, ain't it?
Well,
Hey, man.
I don't believe it's coincidence. They got that man all them years, about 3 seasons or 4 seasons, dramatically underpaid.
Hey, man, Deontay Foreman scores another touchdown. The Panthers are up 20-9 right now, man.
Yeah.
No, 19-9. He missed the point after.
How that blows what I was thinking.
Come on with your pick.
Hey, man. Hey, let's go off into the pick'ems, man, for this week. Coming up. We got our, hey, let me go make sure I got a pick'em our schedule for this week coming up, baby. Tonight's game, man. Falcons and the Panthers. I know I don't give a damn. It started already. I picked the Falcons, man. Who you got, Chris?
I'm going because I was thinking the Falcons anyway. Because I don't know why I'm thinking it. It's like a coin toss because both of these teams find a way invent new ways to lose games. So,
who you got, game?
I'm taking the Falcons too.
We may be behind the 8 ball on this one. I ain't gonna even ask Myron country ass who he got. Cause I already know his ass got.
Ain't nothing to talk about.
Hey, man, the West sent something in the group about his pick'ems.
I haven't seen it.
It seems like it's just gonna be us 4. Hey, Seahawks and Bucks, man. I got the Bucks pulling this out, man. I think Brady got Giselle out of the system, man. I got the Bucks winning this, man.
Where they play it?
They play over in London, or no, they play not in London, but they play overseas. Oh, let me see what city is this gonna be in.
You sure?
They playing in Germany, in Munich, Germany. Yep, they playing over in Munich.
I'm gonna take Seattle.
Yeah.
I think the 12s they didn't hit that clip that they talk about.
Ooh, you go with the Sea Chickens, man?
Yeah, man. I'm saying them 12s done. Brady done and Roger done. You might be ready to get them out the others before they burn.
Ooh, Myron, who you got?
I've been telling you all season, I ain't going against Pete Carroll.
You going with the Sea Chickens too, huh?
Yep. Pete Carroll, man, I'm telling y'all, Pete Carroll is putting on a clinic of how he is a good coach. Wait till the end of the year. I'm just letting it keep riding.
Yeah, that's coach of the year right now.
Hey, Chris,
gotta be.
I'm gonna have to ride in the car by myself with Brady, or you going with the Seahawks and Bucks, Chris?
I'm riding shotgun, man. I'm riding shotgun.
You going with the Bucks with me, right, Chris?
Yeah, I'm riding shotgun.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, the Vikings and the Bills. Now, this game depends on if Josh Allen is playing, man. If he plays, I would give it to the Bills, but if he don't, I would give it to the Vikings. Kirk Cousins, y'all say Kirk Cousins is fool's gold in the bright light. This is the biggest game of the season for him.
But when has it been played?
It's been this Sunday.
Sunday night or Sunday day?
Sunday morning.
I'm gonna go with because
You going with big? I'm going with the Bills, man. I think their defense gonna be a little too strong for them.
I'm with you on that. I'm going with the Bills.
I got to go with the Bills. Their defense is a little bit too strong for them. What about you, Myra? Who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Bills.
You going with the Bills too?
Yeah.
They're just a little too strong defensively, man. The Lions and the Bears.
Oh my.
We're just missing the Tigers, man. The Lions and Bears, they are in Chicago, man. It's supposed to be pretty cold this weekend, man. I'm going with the Lions, man. I'm sorry. I'm gonna step out there, man. I'm not convincing Justin Fields, man. Everybody believing in Justin Fields, man. I'm not convincing Justin Fields, man. So I'm going with the Lions, man. Who you got, Chris?
I'm going with the Bears.
You going with the Bears? You believe in Fields, huh? Myron, who you got?
I'm going with the Bears too. I ain't fucking with the Lions.
Ouch. Game.
Banners on their ass.
Damn, Game. Who you got? Game. Am I riding by myself, man? You going with the?
Yeah, you by yourself on that one. I'm rocking out with the Bears. I think Fields can find himself.
Damn, I heard that. Hey, man, Broncos and Titans, man. They in Tennessee, man. Derrick Henry looking good. I got the Titans winning this, man. Who you got, Chris?
I mean, I'm gonna have to say the Titans. I just don't trust anything out of Denver right now.
Damn. Myra, who you got?
I'm gonna go with the Broncos.
Oh shit.
Wilson, one of them quarterbacks, man. He get a little success, get a little rhythm going, and that's all it takes.
He get hot and it's over, huh?
Yeah.
When did he have some success?
The other week, man, last week he played pretty good.
Did he?
Oh man.
I missed that.
We gonna see how that one goes. Coach Rick in the building, baby.
You have to send me them highlights.
Coach Rick is in the building.
Sometimes it ain't highlight worthy, okay?
hey, Game, who you got real quick,
like
Game?
I tell my players, you ain't gotta be a highlight to win.
Who you got, Game?
Tennessee. You know, I got
Titans.
What's the name on my fantasy team? So I gotta go with that.
D. Henry, huh?
King Henry.
Hey man, we're gonna welcome Coach Rick. Coach Rick, what's up with you, Coach Rick, man?
What's up, y'all?
What's up, Coach?
Coach Rick, doing? Man. Good, man. Well, I was just talking about you at the beginning of the show, man.
I hope it was good.
Oh man, you know it was, man. Hey, I was just telling them about we was talking about Mr. Matthews, man, and the impact he done left on the city of St. Louis, and shoot, man, he left it over the whole Midwest, man. How he impacted so many lives. And I was just sharing a story when my mama used to drop me and my brother off for summer camp up there, and she was kind of shaky about it and everything, and how Audrey told her, Miss Powell, don't worry about it. They're gonna be okay. I'll make sure they okay. And that stuck with my mom and stuck with us and everything all this time, man. And I'm like, man, you talking about something huge, man. Mr. Matthews should come out that office and be in the game room showing us how to shoot pool and everything, man. Just a class act, man. And I know and I'm gonna let you speak on it too, Coach, man. I know he done had influence in your life too, man.
And I just did a newspaper guy called me. Man, it just don't know what he done for me and my family, man. And yeah, it was good talking to him because he brought back memories. It brought memories of me just talking about it, you know.
Yeah.
And then they got a call today, you know. I'm honored to be one of the pallbearers because I was just that close to him. That man meant so much to me. Yeah. From 6 years old up, you know, went for me up at Handy Park. And when I was a lost soul at 20 years old, that man, like I was one of his own sons, you know. And then he basically, when he hired my wife up there, and then we got married up there, I say that he brought us together, you know. He helped bring us together. So Audrey actually went out to visit him Tuesday, and she called me. He was in hospice, and you know he was asleep, you know. And she texted me. She said, "I'm on my way home." And it was about 6:30. She got here about 6:45, 7 o'clock. We sitting on the couch. An hour and a half later, they called and said he passed away. So Audrey may have been the last one that saw him alive, you know. And it's just, man. It's just, But it's all good because that man lived a happy life, you know. He done so
did.
much for this community. It's just wow. He just had such an impact on my son, you know, both my sons that his favorite scripture was Proverbs 22:6, train up a child.
And away you should go.
Right.
And not so far from it.
And my son actually put that scripture, he had that much of an impact on my kids that he actually put that scripture on the top of his when he graduated from college, he had that scripture on his head, you know, and so Mr. Matthews meant that much to us. So
man, it was a major loss, man. I just go scroll through, man. The impact, man. A lot of the coaches I looked at, I'm a part of this. They tagged me on this Facebook coaching group, and that's all they talking about, man. Mr. Matthews this, Mr. Matthews that. I was even looking at the video when Ronald Reagan came to the White House. I know you remember that, Coach.
I remember because if you look right behind Ronald Reagan, that's
the
my
Jaguars.
team and me.
Yeah, I saw you guys back there, man.
The Secret Service had to get close. We was too close to them. He had to sit between us.
Oh my God. I saw the video, man.
Man,
I was like, boy, Ronnie Reagan, boy.
Yeah, it was funny because I saw a still shot on national TV. They showed it. I told her, I said, look at that. I said, look, that's us, you know, way back then, you know.
Yes.
So
hey man, I thought I saw Smokey back there too, man.
He was on there.
Oh my God. I know I saw Willie.
Willie right behind the arm of Reagan.
Yep, you know. I saw Willie and everything. I didn't see Al. I know Al was there somewhere, but I did see Willie though, man.
Yeah, how we got that blessed that close. Secret Service said, hold on. Yeah,
hey,
y'all a bit too close.
Hey man, I saw him with I saw Mr. Matthews. I mean, I saw Ronald Reagan with the Matthews Dickey hat cocked to the side like he was old gangster and stuff. I say, oh man, that is too funny, man.
Yeah, he was something else, you know. He knew my passion for the Seahawks. Every time the Seahawks came to town and the Rams was here, I knew he called me, so I got you hooked up, you know.
Oh man, that's lovely, man.
Man.
That is lovely, man. Hey, Coach, man. Hey, you gotta let me know when arrangements are, man. Whatever I got going, I'm gonna have to adjust some things in my schedule because I know he made an impact on so many people at Ameren itself, man. He made so many impacts at so many people at Ameren, and I know a lot of guys.
The first uniforms that Matthew Dickey had was
Union Electric.
Union Electric, you know, that's
yes,
old
they were. Oh my God. And the crazy thing about it, they brought them uniforms in so many different colors, man. Them uniforms was in every color you name, man. They had them uniforms in that color, man. Yep. And so, you know, they got a special tie with Mr. Matthews and some of my senior leadership, man. They was checking on me and so they say, because they remember the stories I told them about how I grew up in St. Louis and I was a Matthews Dickey kid and everything. So, man, it's just a lot of amazing memories and stories, man. And speaking of your Seahawks, Coach.
Well, hold up real quick.
Go ahead, Coach.
The funeral is next Thursday. It's at this big place out. I don't know the name of it. It's out at Wash U. You know they got to have a big site. It's next Thursday at 10 o'clock. They doing
huge.
They doing what they call it same thing they did with the Queen Line and State. They're gonna have his body at Matthew Dickey next Wednesday from 11 o'clock in the morning to 7 o'clock. So
okay.
So it's next Wednesday and Thursday, all the services.
Okay.
Now what about them Seahawks?
Hey, Coach, hey man. Coach, man. Hey, I told Coach to come strut his stuff, man. Hey, Seahawks man. Hey.
Wait a minute, hold up. I ain't gonna say to y'all before I got, you know, when y'all was doing your predictions, had them 1-8 at this time. So let's move on with that. Come on.
Coach say, hey, y'all counted his boys out, man. Hey, man. Hey, that little young corner from the Seahawks, man. lock DeAndre Hopkins up.
Yeah.
You know who mentoring him?
Who is, Coach?
You know, a lot of the 2012 Seahawks came back. That's Richard Sherman, boy. They got the same build, same weight, and then they brought Irvin back, and Irvin's part of that original Legion of Boom team, and to bring him back and to see what he's doing at 30 some years old, man, he's you know, because I get a lot of Seahawks stuff. I listen to a lot of their Seahawks, you know, radio and TV station and all that kind of stuff, and to see the impact that Bruce Irvin got on them young boys is crazy. But they secondary is almost like they building it like the Legion of Boom with Tyreek Woolen on one corner. They got Michael Jackson on the other corner. If you remember Browner, he is almost like a spitting image of Browner when he was on that corner with the Seahawks. And then you got Kobe Bryant, who actually is he's the nickelback, but they play him a lot as a rush linebacker. And then you know Quiet Diggs, he is on back there. Diggs ain't no joke back there.
He holds it. Hey, he holds it down back there, man.
And they got me saying Jamal who, because Ryan Neal ain't no joke back there, strong safety. And it's anybody talk about Jamal Adams no more.
Oh man, they don't even them little young boys is doing it, man. Hey, Coach, I had to go against your squad this week, man. We got the Seahawks and the Bucks, man.
Well, like I said, y'all had a 1-8 by this time, so y'all had a 1-9 after this Bucks game. So hey, just keep on what you're doing. You know.
Just keep on what you do. Hey, Coach. Hey, me and CC the only one that said the Bucks, man. Game related and Myron, man. They said they went with the Seahawks, man. So it was just me and CC. We was being the prodigal children on this one, man.
I understand. I understand. I hope to see Brady on this butt all day, you know, but I understand.
Oh man, hey, Mike Evans, man, he gonna be in trouble, man. He thought what's the name was frustrating, man. That Seahawks secondary is go clean Mike Evans' clock if he don't get himself together.
I like Mike Evans, but I can't wait to see that matchup with him and Woolen. That's going, man. Ooh, that boy, a division. You know, they actually Seahawks starting a Division II and a Division III guy. So it don't matter what school you go to, just how kind of talent you got. But Woolen is from Texas, San Antonio. It's like, do you know what he ran at the combine?
What he run?
It was a 4.1 something in the 40, and then see, I saw some highlights of the training camp, and he went at Metcalf. Him and Metcalf went at each other man. And Metcalf said, man, hey, I love it because he's making me work, you know. And them two dudes, 6'4", going at each other in practice.
Oh man, that's big, man. That is big, man. Hey, Coach, join us on the rest of our pickers. We got the Jaguars and the Chiefs, man. Up in Arrowhead, man. I got the Chiefs pulling this one out, man. They at Arrowhead. The Jaguars, I'm not convinced on them, man. Who you got, Chris?
Chiefs.
Myron, who you got?
Oh, I'm going with Chiefs.
Game. You gonna get in the car with us? Or you gonna ride solo like you always do?
Who the Chiefs playing?
The Jags.
Where is being played at?
It's in Kansas City, Missouri, brother.
Nah, I'm going with the Chiefs.
Hey, Coach, who you got, man? The Chiefs or the Jags, man?
Man, I gotta be quiet on this because my boy plays with the Jaguars.
Oh, so, man.
I got a kid on there that if my niece were to get married this weekend, I might be in that game. But they linebacker, middle linebacker, you know, that's one of my boys I coach, you know. So, but I don't tell Fourier I'm picking against them.
Oh man, hey, that's enough said. Hey man, the Browns and the Dolphins, man, in Miami, man. Hey. the weather could. I don't know what the weather gonna be like in Miami with the hurricanes that's going down there in Florida right now. But I don't think the Browns got enough, man. They got Nick Chubb, they got Kareem Hunt, they got. I think that Dolphins just got too much on offense, man. I got the Dolphins pulling it out, man.
Well, the forecast ain't good. If it's anything like what's going on in Carolina tonight, the remnants of that hurricane could have a lot of rain down there. They better be able to run the ball. And
they got to run the ball.
And the Browns can do that.
Hey, they can. But hey, Jeff Wilson, man, he's gonna come over. I think he's gonna take over that lead back spot down there in Miami, man.
And a friend of mine, he's a diehard Dolphin fan. When they got Jeff Wilson, I said, man, y'all, you just don't know what kind of back you got. You bring a guy in, and you know he was on a bye.
Yeah.
When he got traded, they had to run him down, and he know the system. I mean, him and Mostert was the backfield with the Frisco, and the head coach was the offensive coordinator. So he know the system. So he just plugged right in.
He got the same two boys from San Francisco, man. That's right in the backfield with him. So hey, same offense, same everything. Who you got, Coach? You got the Dolphins or the Browns?
Man, I like the Dolphins. So I think if it gets in a high scoring game, the Dolphins gonna win that.
Oh yeah, I think so too. Hey, a game. Who you got? Dolphins or Browns, man? Dolphins.
He's talking to me, little man. He's probably I was the Dolphins. You heard him say Dolphins.
Hey, I thought he said Browns. Who he got? Hey, who he got, Chris? The Dolphins or Browns?
Zaire. Dolphins or Browns? No, not the Browns.
Right, you said Dolphins.
Dolphins.
Oh, we got 4 Dolphins. Myron, you gonna make it unanimous? Dolphins or Browns, Myron?
Browns.
See, you just gotta be an oddball, man. You just being an oddball.
Y'all know that's how I get down. I'm eyeball me, man. Hey, you say left, I'm saying right.
Oh my God. What you say, Coach?
I want to know. I want to know why Carolina run the ball better now with these boys now.
With McCaffrey
there.
Hey man, I said the same thing, Coach. They run it a whole lot better with McCaffrey not being there. And that's crazy, man. That's crazy. Hey, but you know what? What's the name of Steve Wilkins? Steve Wilkes run the ball down your throat, man.
Yeah.
And I'm pulling for him, man. I hope they let him stay around, man, so he can put his hands and blueprint on that team, man. I pray they let that brother stay around, man, because that brother know football, man.
He got screwed in Arizona.
He did, man. One season.
He got one season, then they bring in a college coach that still don't know how to run offense.
Still to this day don't know how to run an offense.
Get fired.
Hey, yep. When the Cardinals don't make their playoffs, hey, he getting canned. Texas and Giants, man. I got the Giants too, man. Who you got, Myron? Giants or Texans? There you go. Who you got, Myron? Hey, gang, we go back to Myron. You got Giants or Texans?
I'm gonna take
Texans. See y'all later.
Oh, you going with the Texans too?
I knew both of them was gonna get in the car together.
Man, they crazy,
man.
Man.
I was trying to avoid the call with Myron this week after my showing last week.
Hey, man, y'all, I don't know what it is. Coach Rick, who you got, the Texans or the Giants? He just threw an interception.
He gone.
He gone, partner. Touchdown.
Mariota. Wow,
he stinks, man. He straight up stinks, man.
This dude, where he told everybody he a Q.
Why did he throw that ball?
Because Mariota think he at Oregon somewhere, just throwing that mess up in there somewhere.
That was a great catch. What are y'all saying? That was a great throw.
I think he down though.
He was down.
He was down. He was down for you. I don't know why he threw the ball. He was on the ground.
That was the dumbest thing.
Hey,
he was already down.
But back to your picks, I think Lovie Smith can, as long as I've seen him coach, the dude can put together a run defense.
He can,
and he gonna make it hard for Barkley, but he gonna make Daniel Jones have to beat them. But I think they got enough to I think they got enough to hold them off.
To hold Saquon them off.
If Houston can't run the ball with Pierce, then they right now they in trouble. They just they got to be able to run the ball. That's a bad boy though, Pierce.
Pierce is a killer, man. He's a stone cold killer, man. Yeah, he scares me, man. Ooh,
just know he's gonna be on my fantasy team next year. That's my keeper.
Man,
I'll take him off the board. You won't have him next year.
Man, it's some good rookie running backs out here this year.
Hey man, with Kenneth Walker and Pierce, hey man, them boys, man, they leading that rookie class, man. They battling for offensive player of the year, man. Offensive rookie of the year, man. Them boys are solid, man. Saints and the Steelers, man. They playing in the Steel City. I'm going with the Saints, man. I think Jameis Winston I think they got to put Jameis back in there at quarterback, man. There ain't no help. But I got the Saints beating the Steelers. CC, I'm curious to know who you got, girl. You going with your Steelers after are they fresh after a bye?
You know what? I'm gonna give them a shot this week.
She going with her Steelers. That's scary.
I'm gonna give them a shot this week.
Hey, Myron, are you going with CC and her Steelers? There go Myron. I don't know where Myron.
This phone be tripping. Hell no. Hell to the no.
No Steelers. You going with the Saints, Myron?
Yes.
Oh my God. Game. Who you got?
And Brady Quinn at quarterback. The Steelers suck.
Oh my God.
This from a Panthers. Just because y'all done won 2 games.
Oh my God, yes. Hey, yeah. Hey,
tonight we'll make 3 though. Don't worry about it. Tonight we'll make 3. Ooh. We probably got more first downs than y'all got all season tonight. How about that?
Man,
I don't know about that.
That hurt, man. Hey, Game, you gonna ride with Myron, man? You getting in the car with me and Myron, the Saints and the Steelers?
I ain't getting in the car with Myron, man. First lady said she made cheeseburgers and garlic fries. I'm riding with her.
Oh my God.
4-17. Good.
As soon as I touch it down in St. Louis, I'm coming to get something to eat.
Hey, I cannot believe, man, they going with them boys, man. But hey, we'll see how that one goes, man. Coach, who you got? Steelers or Saints, man?
Man, look, nothing against Crystal, but in my church, for whatever strange reason, I don't know why, we got so many Steelers fans to go to the same church I go to.
Oh my God!
And I cannot sit here and say nothing about Steelers. My church is full of Steelers and Cowboy fans, and
ouch.
And your pastor is a former Ram in Arizona.
A former Ram and Cardinals. And see, I got the ups on him because the Cardinals have lost the Seahawks twice.
That's your bragging rights on them, Coach.
Oh yeah, I mean you're not going to be in no service and use the Seahawks as an example.
Hey, Coach, do you wear your jersey to church sometimes, man?
I will this week because the Steelers fan pissed me off because the other day I had my cap on in church, so church ended. I showed him my cap. I said, "Man, you was blowing on me, beginning of the season when Russell got traded." Man, dude, didn't he walk away? He just walked away, didn't say nothing to me. I'm like, I didn't know Steelers was like that, and right now the Cowboy fans can talk. They sit over in they little Cowboy corner, but hey.
Hey man, it's funny that you mentioned it, man. I loved it, man. When College Game Day went down to Jackson State to play, man. I saw Aeneas and his daughter in the car, man. And that was one of the funniest things, man. That was hilarious, man. Aeneas say, play my theme music. Oh, that was so funny, man. I was in tears, man.
That's how our service goes. Where he goes.
Oh my God, man. That's amazing, man.
So I'm gonna roll. Where the game at? Pittsburgh?
It's in Pittsburgh, Steel City.
Man, I just came over my mouth, and it's Steelers. I like the Steelers. You know, they're black and gold. You know, I grew up in that black and gold.
Oh, they're black and gold, baby. You know it.
You know, it's a long story about this. But see, I was a Steelers fan back in the day because my whole family, for whatever strange reason, was a Cowboys fan.
Oh, so you went opposite way of the family, huh?
And that's why every year the Super Bowl, the Steelers beat the Cowboys in the Super Bowl. I had the last laugh. You know.
Oh yeah.
So I go back to the days of Mean Joe Green in the game.
Oh man, with Lynn Swan now.
Oh yes.
Franco Harris.
The year that Jackie Smith dropped that touchdown in the end zone. And I know Jackie Smith, but hey, I mentioned that around here one day. That dude looked at me like that dude was getting ready to shoot me. I said, I ain't gonna say that no more.
Hey man, you open up some old wounds, coach. Hey man.
You think I care?
I know you didn't care, coach. I know you didn't, man. You just shot it out there, man. Hey man,
I'm gonna pass on that one.
Okay, Coach say plead the fifth on that one, man. Hey, we got the Colts and the Raiders, man.
Do we gotta pick this one?
Yeah, because what's the name is back, man. Jonathan Taylor be back, but I think David Carr days are numbered out there with the Raiders, man. And the crazy thing about it is everybody say him and Devontae played with each other in college, man. They wasn't even really close, man. You ask them. They
play together?
Yeah,
they played together
at Fresno State.
We sure about that? Because they don't look like it.
They don't look. Hey, I don't know, man.
I mean, because didn't Burrows and Chase play together?
Yeah.
It shows.
Well, that was only a year removed from each other too, though.
Yeah. And you got to think, it's been years since Devontae because Devontae fell in love with Rodgers, man. So it's been a year, man.
That kid died. Right.
Devontae made a stupid mistake. Hey. You don't go from
hey man, it's just this
royalty, almost classic GOAT of all time to Derek Carr. I would have never made that move.
Hey man, and put it like this, man. It's like
yeah, when it's $140 billion on the line, you will make that move.
Hey man, it's like this.
When you put in that aspect game, yes, you're right. I will.
Hey, it's like this, man. You got your high school sweetheart. Y'all go your separate ways at the high school.
You got a Taco Bell in the crib too.
Then you get married. Then you got your high school sweetheart. Then you go get married. You stay married for years. Then you and your wife separate or divorce. And then you go back to the high school sweetheart. And you thought it was going to be good, but that situation ain't working out, man. So I got the Raiders, man, still. But it's trouble in paradise out there in Las Vegas, man. CC, who you got?
Yeah, who we going to go with? Okay. He said he's going to go with the Colts. He thinks that Jeff Saturday going to coach him up a little bit better.
Hey, man, you know what? And like I said about that, man, that's a slap in the face to all them other coaches in the building, man. To bring Jeff Saturday in, he already coming in losing that locker room, man. He bring him in, and if you look at NFL Today from a few weeks ago, he was bashing the Indianapolis coaches, saying they don't got what it takes. And you gonna bring him in there to coach your team? I don't get it, man. Hey, coach, what you think about that, man? Bringing in Jeff Saturday after he bashed them guys a couple weeks back to coach the team.
Well, first of all, in the last 3 weeks, you'd have fired your offensive coordinator. You'd have benched your starting quarterback for Erlinger or whatever his name is. Yes. And then you fire your head coach. Now, my thing is the team still ready to pack it in, or they gonna play for Jeff Saturday? Now you know Jeff Saturday is the offensive lineman, so you know he coming in to run the ball.
Yes.
So good for him that Jonathan Taylor is back. But I mean, what kind of offensive scheme you think he gonna put together in 2 days, 3 days? You know, so they just gonna line it up and just run the ball.
That's it.
I think this could be one of the ugliest games this weekend. I tell you the truth.
I think so too, man.
After what the Raiders did the other day against Jacksonville, the fold like they did in the second half of that game.
Man, that was horrible, man.
You know, so is it the curse of Devontae Adams? You know, either way it go, either would he be losing in Green Bay like he losing in Oakland?
Yeah, that was horrible, man. I'm just disappointed. Hey, man, they say it was Josh McDaniels doing, man. They say it was Josh McDaniels' fault, man. So, I mean, I don't know, man.
You can't take your foot off the pedal.
You can't. You can't.
I just don't trust that Pinto.
Hey, that second half, they was playing. Hey, the Raiders was playing not to lose instead of playing to win that second half.
Devontae had all his fantasy points in the first half. He only caught one pass in the second half.
Man, that's it, man.
And you take your foot off the pedal?
Man, you had them reeling.
Fantasy bust this year.
Man, you had them reeling, man. And you go pull it off, pull your foot off the gas. Not cool at all, man.
I don't trust that broke down Pinto.
Hey, what about you, Game? Who you going with? The Colts or the Raiders, man?
I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the trend that when coaches have gotten jobs this year, they all came out and won their first game. So I'm gonna go with the Colts.
What about you, Myra? You going with the Colts too? Myra.
Yeah, you know what? I honestly believe Jeff Saturday, contrary to what you think, I think he's gonna make a change, make a difference. I'm gonna go with the Colts too, man.
Wow.
He's a player's coach, man. He might can value them players around him. And sometimes it takes a person who don't believe in you to spark you up. Somebody already on your ass to get you to go.
Yeah. Hey, man, next game. Cowboys and the Packers, man. I'm going with Rodgers, man. I think Rodgers go knock out Dallas Cowboys, man, this week in Lambeau Field, man. I got the Packers. Who you got, Crystal?
Do I got to say it out loud?
I know. Yeah, you got to say, you know, Game is waiting for you to say it, too.
What, Gary?
I know.
I picked this game a while ago.
Uh-huh.
But I just don't know if
you don't even want to say it, do you?
I can't. Zaire.
Even the baby saying Dallas Cowboys. Just
no, he ain't. No. He don't say that word. He don't say that word.
Hey, that's
that
word
baby talk. I do.
That's blasphemy in your house.
That is blasphemy in your house. That's almost we don't say two words in this house. We don't say Cowboys, but we don't say
Hey man, so who you got, Chris?
C word.
So go on, tell me who you got. The boys.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and stick with what I said a couple weeks ago. BP, I'm getting in the car with you.
That's what's up, girl. We're going with the Packers. Yes, indeed. We're gonna ride it out.
The bad man can't play no worse than he played last week.
He can't play no worse, man. The bad man gonna have to do something. Can't play worse. He gonna play better.
And if there's any team that can bring it out of him,
it's the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, indeed. Hey, if he lost to his arch nemesis last week, the Chicago Bears, now the Detroit Lions, he owned the Lions. Hey, he got to take it out on somebody. It's gonna be them Packers. Myron, who you got, Myron?
Hey man, you know what? I'm at this point with Brady and Rodgers. I think the Cowboys are gonna go and put this man out to pasture. Go and take the sheet down to the shed. Cut the hair off one last time. It's a wrap. Going with the Cowboys, man. I gotta ride the Cowboys this week, man. I can't. They play good football. I hate
the Cowboys still, man. Oh my God.
I hate it, but they playing good football.
Coach
they
Rick.
Playing solid football.
Coach Rick, who you going with?
And they coming off a bye.
Who you going with, Coach?
Man, look. As much as I hate to say it, but I think old boy is gonna run Aaron Rodgers out the doggone park. I mean, the thing is, he got two receivers that's hurt. Aaron Jones is still limping in a boot.
Yep.
I just who gonna score for them?
Man, and you can't depend on AJ Dillon too much, man.
No, because you done took AJ Dillon out the game because you won't even use him the way you're supposed to use him.
Yeah.
You know,
Wow.
so I mean Lazard is back, but hey, I think Diggs himself could take Lazard out the game. So who they got? Mercedes, the tight end.
Aaron Rodgers gonna fool around and throw it to the court to a cheerleader or something.
Lord have mercy, man.
I got a question. I got a question though. Do the Cowboys look better? Is the game still on there? Do the Cowboys move the ball better with Pollard at running back or Zeke at running back?
Pollard.
What you say, Gang?
Zeke.
Who the most explosive of the two?
Pollard is the most explosive, but the offense moves the better with Zeke. Strictly because when it comes to passing situations, you got an extra blocker with Zeke. You don't have that with Tony Pollard.
Tony Pollard can't pass block. I kind of agree with you on that.
If you got Tony Pollard back there, then you're gonna get a blitz heavy defense. And you will get your quarterback knocked out with him back there full time.
Wow, that's crazy.
It's just, you know, that's been the biggest talk on sports shows this week, you know, and Jerry Jones, the week I think before after Zeke was out hurt, he basically flat out said, I don't care what Tony Pollard do, Zeke my guy. You know,
hey, Jerry did. Hey, he
I don't know
with
because he paid him all this money or not, but he just basically say, hey, that's my boy that he gonna be playing.
Yep.
But it just, to me, it just seems, looking from the outside in, it just look like they more explosive with Pollard out there. It makes the defense have to respect a whole lot. It's like with Zeke, and I love Zeke. You know, I've been knowing Zeke since he was a little toddler. But it just seemed like they just, you know, they put 8 in the box with him and then just say, hey, we stop him and make Dak go somewhere else with it.
Yeah.
But the game that Zeke was out and Pollard exploded like that, the Cowboys offense just like looked like it was unstoppable.
Right, but you also realize that with Tony Pollard in the game, you ain't got 8 in the box no more.
Right, you can't do that because they gotta respect him.
Right, so now you can run against that though.
Yeah.
And that 8 man ain't in the box, you can run against that, and you can get an explosive play.
Yeah.
So it's why you got to pick your poison on it.
Is Zeke supposed to be playing this Sunday coming up?
He ain't practiced this week.
Yeah.
So they may sit him out again this week.
You can. It wouldn't be a bad thing.
Okay.
Depending on the weather in Green Bay, I think that'd be tough, you know, but
it will.
The advantage is when you got a defense like that, if somebody gets dinged up on the offensive side, they can afford to take a day off because they got a defense that can make up for them being off.
Is CD playing? Is CD go play?
Yeah, he'll go.
And Schultz is getting healthier.
Yeah. So, you know, this week we get to put them whammies to bed. The First Lady said that we gonna lose in the next 3 games. This next 3rd game right here.
No,
we get that whammy to bed.
No, it ain't. That ain't the game we're talking about. No, it wasn't.
Hey man,
They ain't already put that whammy to bed because they ain't lose no. I was talking about last week.
Hey man, so we got Cowboys and everything in Packers. That's gonna be a good one, man. Cardinals and Rams out in LA. I got them Rams, man. I got them Rams beating them, man. They lost a tough one. Well, it depends, man, because Matthew Stafford is going through the concussion protocol, man. I don't even know the Rams' backup quarterback.
The same dude that what's the dude, the young boy that came off the bench a couple years ago in the playoffs. Can't even think of his name right now. But I question the concussion protocol. How after the game is over with, 2 days after it's over with, we gonna go back to a hit in the game? What all this stuff that goes on out there? How you not see that?
Man, I said the same thing, Coach. You gonna do the protocol this late in the game?
I mean,
I was wondering
after
where
the
that
game
came
is
from.
over with. I mean, it was 2 days to go.
Right, but do you think somebody from Arizona could have possibly called the league like, hey, you see that hit right there, right?
You know, I didn't think about that. That could be. You're right about that.
Yep.
And now they talking about Kyler Murray is questionable. I mean, what the heck? I mean, both of them came out. They played the end of the game, and now they questionable 2 days. I saw when the Bills quarterback, hit that dude's arm. I mean, what the heck? Kyler Murray, was he hurt the whole game? Was Stafford hit, was he hurt the whole game? Then halfway during the week, we got a questionable quarterback, and then we got a quarterback in protocol. What did he do? Fall down when he got on the bus?
Right. Right. Well, how they doing the protocols now, Coach? If I'm an opposing team, I'm studying game film to see if anybody got up and shook their head, and I'm gonna notify me like, nah, look at him. That looks suspicious.
Take a look at them. Hey, they kind of shaky. Take a look at them, man.
Right.
Hey, man, but I got them Rams pulling it out, man. Who you got, C?
Rams.
Okay. What about you, Myron? Who you got?
Oh man, I don't like neither one of these teams, but
Me neither.
Pick the lesser two Eagles, man.
Rams and who else?
Cardinals, man. Stop playing, man.
I'm gonna go with the Cardinals, man. I can't fuck with the Rams. I can't do the Rams.
Hey, man, what about you, Game? Who you got?
I'm gonna go with Arizona, man.
Man, you and Mallory ride out.
Let me change that. I'm gonna go with the Rams.
I would say you and Mallory be riding out quite a bit. Coach, who you got, Coach? Yeah. Rams. These are your NFC West foes, Coach.
Right.
Which one you think?
So if Seattle win, I'm pulling for the Arizona to win. If Seattle lose, then I got pulled for the opposite. I'm sorry, the opposite. I got to keep the Rams in the rearview mirror.
Oh yeah, you got to keep them back there.
Back there as far as they can go. Although since Russell Wilson ain't there, they might not fire Donald up. I don't know why he used to get fired up for Russell Wilson. He always wanted to just knock the crap out of him.
Oh man, knock his block off, man. He just, I don't know. I guess Aaron Donald must not have liked Sierra or nothing, man. I mean,
no, it was Russell Wilson that he didn't like.
Oh, okay.
but yeah, this one here, because 49ers, who the 49ers play? They got the Chargers this week.
Yeah, and that's the next game we talking about. 49ers.
So I'm always pulling against them, but man, the 49ers defense, my goodness, geez. But this game, maybe the Rams. I think their defense might be a little bit. They can get at the Murray. I don't know.
Oh yeah.
I really don't care because it's two rivals going against each other. Either way it goes, Seattle win. I don't care who wins.
Right. Hey, Myron, you're in the car by yourself, brother. Chargers and 49ers in San Fran coming off the bye. 49ers looking good, man. They got C-Mac, man. I got 49ers easy, man. Who you got, CC?
Let's see.
Justin Herbert is your fantasy quarterback now.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
but he doesn't have Keenan Allen, Mike Williams.
He had Keenan Allen all year. Let's not act like he didn't have Keenan Allen the whole year.
That is correct. You're right, see. You haven't had him all year.
He had him all year.
So who you got?
My gut saying 49ers.
Okay. What about you, Coach? Who you got? 49ers or Rams? I mean, Chargers.
49ers. 49ers. And that's in my fantasy league. I benched Herbert. Herbert has not been good this year. And I picked up Justin Fields. So I had a good day last week with
you had an amazing day last week.
So
man.
He will remain on the bench. But I mean, hey, 3 Monday nights ago, all I needed was Herbert to throw 1 touchdown pass, and he was terrible that day. I was done. So,
hey, Coach.
Yeah.
You have a luxury I don't have. I have Wilson on my bench.
Oh my God, man!
Hey, I'm worse off than Belfia. I got Blake. I got Baker Mayfield and Derek Carr as my quarterbacks. I lose either way it go.
Oh my God. Who you got, man?
You didn't trade for a quarterback when you had the
opportunity. Don't rub it in, Game. Don't rub it in.
Hey, man. So who y'all two got? Game, who you got? 49ers, Chargers. Who you got?
I ain't messing with you 49ers. I'm going to Chargers.
Niners, dog.
Oh, Myron, Myron love riding by himself, boy.
Dolo.
We're gonna get to see their offense in full force with McCaffrey, and you got Debo back this week. IU. I mean, and that man that had another week and a half off to play with these toys, man. The last game they played, to see McCaffrey roll out and throw a touchdown pass, man, it's like he just got him a new toy over there.
I say that again, man. They gonna be scary. And they got a good defense too, man. They gonna be scary going down the stretch.
And they getting Kittle involved in the offense.
Hey, champ, this gonna be my I told you so next week when they lose.
Oh my God, we gonna see then, man. We will see, man.
I hope they lose, though. I hope they lose.
Coach say, well, the rival for y'all. Coach say, well, I hope they lose now. Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. I hope they lose.
I want them to lose, but hey,
they the only ones that put a weird whooping on the Seahawks in the third game of the year. I hope they lose.
Hey, man. And they even better now, man. Hey, last game, Commanders and Eagles, man. Commanders and Eagles. Everybody go. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Who you got, Myron?
Eagles. Hands down, Eagles.
Hey, Game, you go stick with your NFC East compadre, the Commanders, or you gonna go with the NFC? You going with who?
He don't go with no bird.
He just don't like the Eagles. Game hate the Eagles, man.
The Eagles 1 loss away from that explode.
Oh my God!
Straight, they take 1 L, that's gonna go right down here. Watch what I tell you. They ain't gonna be able to take an L and then come back.
Hey, Coach, who you got, the Eagles or the Commanders?
Man, I just don't understand. 8-0 is 8-0, but the last week to see all these social media posts about the Eagles ain't beat a winning team, and the only winning team they beat, they didn't have their starting quarterback and all of this. I mean, 8-0 is 8-0. That's all I can say. It's the NFL. People trying to say that about the Seahawks, and now everybody want to say, well, they 6-3, but who they beat? Well, you had a 1-8. So evidently the teams that everybody thought was supposed to be good are not good, and the teams you thought was bad, are not bad, because who would have thought the Seahawks and the Jets would be where they are right now?
Nobody would have ever thought that.
Nobody.
But
look at both those teams and what they're doing. They go on with this youth. They bringing in the youth, and then they sprinkling in some veterans. They got guys that want to play. I'm looking at Dwayne Brown over there, who played with the Seahawks last year. He started with the Jets this year. He over there pumping up the crowd like he's some rookie in Notre Dame somewhere. He had them all pumped up, but that youth will do that to you.
That's it, man. Hey, that youth enthusiasm is contagious, man. Hey, man, all them veterans, man, get a shot of the fountain of youth with them young people, man. Hey, that could be a recipe for disaster, man.
But I tell you what, if the Eagles remain undefeated, I know up to Christmas, I know what everybody gonna be at, sitting there eating Christmas dinner, sitting there watching the Eagles and the Cowboys, the undefeated Eagles against the Cowboys in Dallas. You know, that might be must-watch TV.
Eagles and the Cowboys.
I hope they stay undefeated just for their purposes, just for a good Thanksgiving Day football.
Oh man. Hey game, are you gonna be in Dallas, Texas, man, at that game, man? I know you was talking about it.
Nah, that was before I found out I had grandbabies on the way.
Okay.
So I won't be attending the game for till they about 3, to be honest.
There you go, brother.
I'm locking down the fort. Next team I go to, they will be with me.
What'd you say? You locking down the fort, huh?
Yeah. Ain't nothing moving but a film.
That's it, man. Hey, man, that's our pickups, man. Hey, before we get out of here, man, what's y'all I told you so, man? And I'm gonna start it off with me, man. I told you so was my I told you so, and this for you, Coach Corey. That's my boy. But I told you that Dusty Baker will get his first ring, man. I told you that the Houston Astros will beat the Phillies, man, in 6 games, and they did it. So, but big shout out to Dusty Baker, man. Got it as a player and got it as a manager as well, man. Well deserved for Dusty, man. Again, man, that's my I told you so. Anybody got any I told you so before we slide up out of here?
And he got a 1-year contract extension today.
They did. They Dusty say he want to run it back, and I love it. Dusty want to run it back.
I got one.
Give it to me, Myra.
I told y'all at the beginning of the season that Alabama was not that good anymore.
Ooh.
I told y'all that that the rest of the teams that have caught up with them, the NIL has allowed other teams with big booster programs and big donors to catch up. That's why Nick Saban was so against the NIL, because he knew he wasn't going to be able to hog all the talent at that point. I told y'all. Now look at him. Not two. First year into it, they already getting bombed on. They losing games they would have never lost because the talent is going other places. Alabama will not have a top 5 recruiting class this year.
And I'm finna give y'all a I told you so. Alabama will lose to Auburn, man. I like what Cadillac Williams is doing down there with them boys, man. They playing for Cadillac Williams down there at Auburn, man.
They really are. They really are.
I want to piggyback on what Myron said, because
go ahead, Coach.
That's why I sent you that text the other day. He exactly right. Saban was complaining about the transfer portal, while other teams was using the portal. That dude did not go get any top receivers out the portal. Then he's sitting there complaining about NILs and all this kind of stuff, while other schools are catching up to him and they recruit out the portal. And then anytime that he got this big recruit, this is probably the worst offensive line Alabama had in a couple of years. Anytime that you got a big time lineman whose last 2 schools between you and Jackson State, then you losing it. And the guy decided he committed to Alabama, but it was another receiver who decommitted from I want to say Texas A&M. Yes, Alabama wasn't on his list. Who you think he going to? He going out to USC now. When Alabama started losing guys to USC from Texas?
Because of the money. It's the money.
It's money. And
now they can openly offer these guys money and don't gotta hide it up on the table. Because now, so now these young guys, I'm gonna tell you, if my son get old enough and it's an NIL deal and MJ can play ball, if you go to Alabama, we're gonna have a great squad here, or you can go to Tulane and we're gonna give you $2 million. Bro, go get that $2 million and get the NIL deal, because you might blow your knee out, but we're gonna get paid in the meantime. But you can go to Alabama and Nick Saban, this is Alabama, I'm Nick Saban. Yeah. I gotta think long term. Like the NIL has changed the game for it ain't changed it for a lot of other sports, but it's changed the game for football because now the talent is going to be spread out. Look at Tennessee. Look at their receiver. That guy wasn't hurt last year.
It changed the landscape of college football, and I'm dying to see how it changed the landscape of college basketball.
It won't change basketball because basketball you want it done.
Hey, right. but you still get that money in that 1 year though, man. Hey,
it's a little bit different though, game. Game. This is a different champ. When basketball you want it done, you can go make millions. So you want to go somewhere you're gonna get the best talent, the best coaching at that time because you know the next level is there. Football, you got to do 3 years, and you can.
You got the schools like Kentucky, the Dukes, the North Carolinas, the Kansas.
They've been giving money. They've been giving money though, so
I know, but now they probably able to offer a lot more money now to get these number one recruits. Look at Duke. Duke got landed the number one and the number two recruits that set out the other night, man. Last night when they was playing and everything, man. So
Memphis is on the rise. Memphis got the number one recruit again. He just committed to Memphis, Mikey Williams.
If that NIL wasn't around, North Carolina wouldn't have all these starters coming back. Them dudes would have came out last year.
Yeah, true.
True. If that money wasn't there in college, North Carolina starters would not be there in North Carolina. There was a reason why all them dudes went back.
Because they got $2, $3, $4 million deals. Like I ain't got a rush to go make millions.
So I ain't got a rush to go get that money in the NBA right now.
I can get that million right here in college, man.
And Chapel Hill, and don't think Michael Jordan ain't putting some under the table there.
Oh man, you already know, Coach. Hey man, Coach, come on. You already know he's sliding.
Jordan can sign them players to NIL deals and pay them $20 million if he wanted to.
Yep.
Because I think what's the cap? Is the cap 50,000, 50 million or something like that? It's a cap on it, but they still get millions. It don't matter. You still get millions.
If it ain't nothing but the pearl that they can get from him. So I mean, when all them guys decided to go back to North Carolina, you knew if it wasn't for the NIL, they'd be in the NBA right now.
Yeah, that was obvious. They get back.
And what one coach said, you got more bigs that stand in college now because they can develop now and get paid in college. They don't have to go to the NBA and not be ready to go play with those big guys in the NBA. They can stay in college and develop and still get paid.
Yeah.
NIL
done changed the game, especially for football.
That's no different than the G League at that point.
Right.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. So there's no rush. There's no rush to go to that next level if you already get paid. If you get to that next level, you can be on it. You can sit down now.
Yep.
Hey man, hey, I'm telling you, man, y'all start. Hey, my Tar Heels is gonna cut the nets down this year, man.
Well, I ain't say all that, but hey.
I'm going with, hey, Coach, I got to go with my heels, man. The heels
Kentucky gonna have something to say about that. Kentucky's gonna have something to say about that.
Hey, man. Hey, because you think about this, man. Coach made a good point, man. If that NIL wasn't in place, Caleb Love would have went to the league last year, man. Caleb Love would be in the NBA right now.
Definitely.
So Caleb would have been gone, dog. I'm just gonna call it like it is, man.
But now they can get paid and ain't no problems. You ain't got to worry about nobody fining you and losing. Now you can get paid.
That NIL deal might actually help have some better players in the NBA.
Right, it should.
Because some guys need to stay and develop a few more years.
Yeah.
That's why I think the NBA has some not good teams because these guys are coming out too early. These guys ain't ready to play at that level. They only coming out because they can get paid, but that don't mean your body is ready to play at that level.
No, right.
And that's
think about some of the guys that are actually like killing it right now in the NBA, like veterans that a lot of them played more than a year. A lot of them played more than a year.
Yeah,
they did.
But like I said, if these guys are allowed to stay in college an extra year or two and getting $4 or $5 million to develop their bodies, the NBA in the next couple of years is gonna be back at the top again because these guys are gonna be coming in ready.
Yeah.
But you gotta think about it. That's why none of the basketball coaches had a problem with the NIL deal. Calipari was pushing forward. All the big basketball coaches were pushing forward, while the football coaches didn't like it. Some of them didn't like it, but Saban, i.e.,
Saban didn't like it.
You had Calipari who loves it. Calipari yes, because now I can have a team. Calipari I can't keep a team because they're one and done. Now I can just get some money and have a team.
Well, Kansas was that's why they started to compete, was because before the NIL he was keeping those guys there. So they were developing. Now they get money, they can stay there. Kansas, don't sleep on Kansas.
Don't sleep on be yourself, man.
Hey, you always been though. Okay, you ain't never been on easy out.
Oh yeah.
You know what? Can you think about when you was in college and somebody was telling you, I'm gonna give you millions of dollars, to go to class, party, and play a sport I love, and you gonna pay me millions of dollars? Oh, bro.
Oh my God, man.
Let me tell y'all, college, I had fun in college, but oh boy, I would have really had some fun in college if I was getting not have to worry about no finances. And I had my first child my junior year in college. I could have probably stayed a little bit longer.
Yeah. Man, that's amazing. Hey, but that's it for the day, man. Another amazing show today, man. Coach and grace us with his presence, man. Coach, go back and get a moment. Go back and watch the beginning of the show, man. I gave you a big shout out, man, and everything, man. But man,
I'll do that. I usually on Wednesday and Friday in the classroom, I tell them kids, do your work while I listen to No Balls, No Glory from last.
Hey, is everybody out of school tomorrow, man? Tomorrow Veterans Day. Is everybody out?
Man, we ain't.
My daughter and them got a half a day, man. They got a half a day, man. They using the
my
other half
youngest
of the
is out, and my oldest is in school, and I'm gonna stay gone just because of that.
Oh my God, man.
That's a dang on shame.
Boy.
I got a whole tribe over here, y'all. It's a lot.
What'd you say? You got the tribe over there, man?
I got a whole starting five plus the 6 man off the bench.
Oh my God, man.
And majority of them are girls.
Right.
Oh my God.
I got enough estrogen to sell around the joint.
How many girls you got? How many boys you got, Myra?
4 girls, 1 boy, and then my nephew be here.
Oh man, yeah.
Hey, did y'all talk about it? But it's a big women's college basketball game in town Saturday.
No, who is it, Coach?
Man, the Yale Ivy bringing Notre Dame against California in at 3:00 Saturday at the Enterprise Center.
Man, Yale.
I don't know if you knew or was into high school basketball back then, but Sharman Smith played at Ladue.
Yeah,
and then she's head coach at California, and the Yale head coach at Notre Dame, and they bringing that classic to St. Louis Saturday. So
that is amazing, man.
Yeah, that's huge.
It's sad that it wasn't promoted, but women's basketball, people still don't look at it as a sport. But that's another thing that Matthew Dickey did. Matthew Dickey turned out some of the best college women's basketball players, and people sleep on that. And when in 1980, when Mr. Matthews decided to bring girls into that club, man, girls basketball took off in this area. Now you got 2 of their products coming back this Saturday, Yale and Sharman Smith. So
that's
you
it,
get a chance, go check them out.
Oh man, check them girls out, man.
It ain't too many black men in St. Louis between the ages of say 20 and 50 that ain't did time at Matthew Dick.
Literally.
Oh yeah, no doubt about it, man.
And that's why next Wednesday and Thursday is gonna be who's who around St. Louis from that grew up in Matthew Dickey coming back.
Oh man,
my goodness, that is gonna be the biggest alumni party out there.
It is, man. It is. You got guys like
Matthew Dickey's was sports. That's why I get my sports head.
That's it, man. You got Reggie Jones grew up in Matthew Dickey, man.
Yeah, that's funny. He said he a Herbert Hoover boy, but hey, I grew up. His mama said, "Yeah, I dropped you up there Kings Highway. I mean, up there on Natural Bridge and
up there on Natural Bridge. I'm telling you,
that's why I grew up in Hanby Park. Even though at one time I was a member of both clubs at the same time. I just like sports, so I played football at Herbert Hoover and baseball over at Matthew Dickey. And hey, you know, I mean, they had two clubs like that within 10 miles of each other, man.
Oh my God, man!
Some super athletes came out of there. So yeah, this next Wednesday and Thursday gonna be the biggest alumni party ever that's been out here.
You go see a lot of alumni out there, man, and it's just gonna probably be amazing, man. A lot of people got a lot of stories to share, man, and man, you just can't say no other words to put it in, man. But
it's gonna be a lot of tears out there, but it's gonna be a lot of smiles. It's gonna be a lot of joy, man.
A lot of joy, man. It's we honoring a great man, Mr. Martin Luther Matthews, and we dedicate this show No Balls, No Glory to Mr. Matthews, man. And check us out next Tuesday, man. We're gonna end with Mr. Matthews, man, the GOAT of all time.
He
man.
had that name before Martin Luther King, so
he did. He had the name before Martin Luther King, man.
Yeah, baby.
So, big shout out to Mr. Matthews. Rest in peace, Mr. Matthews, man. We out of here, y'all. Peace, peace.
Peace.
Moving to your dream home with a not so dreamy color. You need the power of CertaPro.
Look at it. They interrupted our flow just like that.
What was that?
Hey, they lousy, coach.
All right, y'all. Take it easy.
All right, coach.
All right.